For demo, I want to show speaker identification. This is something which is very common. And let's say we have an audio file, and particularly I'm picking the speech from Boris Johnson. Let's hear what it sounds like.
After 3 years of indecision, that this country has become a prisoner to the old arguments of 2016. And in this home of democracy, we are incapable of honouring a democratic mandate.
So you can see the audio is pretty clear, what we can hear. And let's pass in this audio file. I'm just giving this audio file to the multimodal model, and I'm going to add the prompt here, which is basically to ask the model to identify the name of the speaker. Let's see, what do we get? I basically have a model that's initialized. So the model.chat interface is basically accepting this query where I'm giving the multimodal input audio and text. There's no history at this point, so this is our very first turn. Let's see what we get. These are warnings that can be ignored. So it gets the name of the speaker is Tony Benn. This is one of the old prime ministers of UK, but doesn't get it right. It's not still Boris Johnson. So let's give the model hint. Right, I'm adding a hint here to say he served as a prime minister during COVID times. And let's see now if this hint is able to nudge the model to get the real name of the person. And you can really see how the audio reasoning is happening. This is not just audio reasoning, I would say multimodal reasoning, because we are able to give the text in the form of a hint, and now this is able to understand from the audio and the text together what the person might be. So the name of the speaker is now he serves the prime minister. Okay, so it's just responding back what we just said, and this is where the prompts can be really tricky, especially the name of the way you write the prompt. Can you recognize the name of the speaker? Let's try this. Okay, here you go. So it gets the name of the speaker is Boris Johnson. So I started to do this experimental thing where I fuse things that are totally tangential. In this case, I want to share my passion for photography and hopefully introduce you to a couple of places that I find interesting, taken some good shots. So this was particularly taken in Mount Rainier around one fine evening. This is a sunset pic, uh, and I think if I'm right, this was taken from Paradise, uh, one of the 2 points where you can get to experience Mount Rainier really close. And then I had a couple of other shots which was shot around the same national park. This was, as you can see behind the car, there is this huge glacial melt that's flowing as a river, and this is a nice spot with some very beautiful lighting that I just got to make use of. And this is a hike also in the Mount Rainier area, but this was on the sunrise side of things. Like I said, Paradise is one major area where people hike and see things. The other area is Sunrise Visitor Center, and this was a hike called Burroughs Hike. You can really see uh, going really up close to the views. This was like south side, I believe, of Mount Rainier. You get like spectacular views. So if you get a chance, I do recommend visiting Mount Rainier National Park in Washington, United States, the northernmost state in the United States.